Hello, sweet listeners. It's Emily. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's that time of year again. The holiday season where everyone is smiling, spirits are bright, and you're filled with that warm, fuzzy feeling. Wait, that could just be this spiked eggnog I've been drinking. Nevertheless, I am here to share some news that you're sure to just fa la 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 love. Do you like that? Is that what I did? Yeah. Well, next week, on Wednesday, December 18th, 2019, we will be releasing the very first episode of Weldy's Hacky Sack Heroes. That's right. What better gift could we give our fantastic listeners and friends than an awesome adventure with Weldy and the gang? But this episode isn't just a one-off. This is the beginning of a whole new game. Adam will, of course, be continuing to play the role of our favorite stoner, Weldy, and I will be taking on the title of GM for this homebrewed episodic adventure-style campaign. The game will follow Weldy, Trevor, Zickle, and new friends as they head out into the unknown on the adventure of their lives. As I said, the first episode will release on Wednesday, December 18th, and will be available to all of our listeners. But all episodes released moving forward will only be available to our Patreon supporters. The first taste is always free. But seriously, we currently have 3 tiers available on our Patreon page, ranging from $2 to $10 a month. And by supporting us through Patreon, you're helping to fund the show. You can find out more about the tiers, goals, and supporter benefits at patreon.com/Southern Tomfoolery. But that's enough seasonal solicitation from me. Now, let's get ready to rumble with episode 44, Southclaw. Fight!
I love soup.
Dude,
Okay, cool story, man.
No, same.
No, there's a thing here, man. Soup, man, get with it, bro. No, it's getting into that cold time where soup is like perfect. You know, like I've been making a lot of soups lately. This is why I say this. This is why I bring it up.
It's soup season, baby. I went to my
It is soup season.
I went to my sister's wedding last weekend. Okay.
It better be good, Josh.
Sorry. Yeah, no, it's not as good as going to a wedding. I'm so sorry. Heath, please continue. I'll get back to it. I'll interrupt later.
That was terrible. The worst interruption ever. It's like you can't politely interrupt. You either got to interrupt like a jackass and do it, or shut up.
All right, so does chowder count as a soup? Because I prefer chowder over soup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For
Definitely.
sure.
It's definitely a type of soup. Yeah.
That's all I had.
That was great. It was super great. Awesome. All right,
Super
so you went to a
great.
Thank you for sharing, Josh.
Oh my god! Why do we let him play with us, y'all?
He only beat me by like a...
You're the one that said super great.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it like soup.
Well,
or
get
great.
your
But
shit
you
together,
said it.
Adam. Okay? So...
You should
That's
have meant
fair.
it.
I'll take soup over great.
God, Heath, can you please tell a story that gets
Yeah.
us out of this tailspin?
So I went to my sister. My sister got married last weekend. It was beautiful. It was out in the country, at sunset in the fall with fall colors and everything. It was awesome. But for the rehearsal, it got cold that night, and they planned for that. So we had like the tent where all the food and everything was, and just for the rehearsal, they just brought like 6 crock pots of different soups and a bunch of bowls and like crackers and shit. So It was amazing. There was like taco soup, vegetable soup,
Souped up.
broccoli cheddar soup, potato soup.
You got pine soup, you got meat soup, you got vegetable soup.
Salad, soup sandwich.
Listen, I've been using my crock pot like crazy because when the temperature drops, listen, we complained about the heat for the last 6 months. We've opened the show no less than 4 times talking about how fucking hot it is.
Probably like 10.
Yeah, and so when we get a little chill in the air, us Southerners get excited about it, and we love food, or at least I do, and I'm pretty sure everybody here loves food, and so you just start getting all these wonderful stews and broths and just everything good, man. Love it.
We get excited about the fringe benefits, not the cold. Most Southerners I know really bitch about the cold because it's a wet, shitty cold.
So
I hate the cold too.
I am not.
Let's go ahead and
Southerner.
let's bitch about the cold real fast.
Right. Well, Southerners like to bitch about the weather regardless.
Yeah.
I'm with Emily on this. I love this weather right now.
Same.
All of
I'm
my
a cold
staff
person.
are laughing, well, not laughing. They're just really concerned because they're in 6 layers, and I'm walking around in short sleeves. And it's 40 degrees. It's not cold. It's cool. That's the difference. So whatever.
It's cold. What are you talking about, dude?
If it's not freezing,
the
it's not
mid-40s
cold.
is just
It's right there, man. That's
Dude,
it.
when it gets down
That's
when it
lit,
gets down
as
below
the kids
50,
say.
I'm cold.
So the point is, it's soup weather.
Okay, sorry, soup weather. I digress.
And I got soup on the crock pot right now, waiting for me for after this. I'm very excited about that.
What kind?
Chicken noodle.
Oh, okay.
But
Classic.
from scratch.
A good homemade chicken noodle.
So classic. Yeah.
A respectable choice.
Yeah. The wife is not feeling good, so I figured a nice, good brothy soup is what we need. And I think that the animated tools, I think that's all it was trying to do with y'all, is just make soup. How's that transition?
Oh, wow.
That was pretty rough.
Wow.
That was pretty rough.
I kind of faded out in mid of this pivot.
That was a Josh level pivot.
Adam. That was a supremely awful segue.
Oh my God! What is this becoming?
I want to get out of this pivot now. How do I get out?
You got to pivot harder, man.
Where's
That's
my
the only
exit?
way.
The only way to
We're all trapped.
the only way to
We're just gonna stew in it now.
oh God damn it.
Yes. Thank you, Adam.
The only way to
doing
get out of a pivot
On
is to
board.
successfully pivot a second time.
All right, guys, we're pivoting this to a puncast.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I quit.
Save us, Adam. Save us, man.
Yeah. So
Set it up.
you guys had your first combat of book 3, the boxing not included. What'd y'all think about that?
Well,
We're still at
It
Outpost
was
Z,
rough.
so it still feels like book 2.
Well, I understand that, but this is the first combat of book 3. For what
Technically
it's worth.
speaking, yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
haven't worn
I'll
armor
answer-
since the end of book 1, so or I wore armor for a little bit, but this is so familiar to book 2.
Aren't you like Armor Storm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's only my class that
No, right now it's
matters.
just a storm.
So,
Yeah.
Adam, I'd like to answer your question with another question that I will ask to
Okay.
Zach. Zach, how many stamina points does Oren have right now?
A singular stamina point.
Yeah, so that's how I felt about that combat. So that's that. That's what
Hardness is a bitch, isn't it?
Yup.
Yeah, harness is a bitch. You guys would have done fine. You just couldn't get the damage up there to get it through,
I
What
guess
goes
our
through?
weapons.
Damage reduction.
Well, so that wasn't damage reduction.
It was hardness.
It's hard-
It was
yeah.
hardness.
Oh, hardness. I'm sorry.
which
yeah.
was why we had the little confusion in the beginning, I think.
Yeah.
They're corrosive.
I was thinking it was
They're
the same
not
thing.
corrosive.
Okay.
All right, so here's
Adam-
the situation. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like that was Fell's best combat. He did every move perfectly. Every single thing that he did, all combat.
You put one
benefited.
foot in front of the other
I
the
just-
whole time.
I just trucked along.
and did not fall on your face.
Yes.
You nailed it.
I will
nailed
say
it.
I
you've
had a
had
perfect combat.
you've had less effective combats for sure.
Oh, wow. Well,
Shots
where
fired.
we
True, but hurtful.
Where we've left it, where we've left it is Mike is on the ground looking up at the animated tools as they finally short circuit and then just kind of shudder to a halt. Oren is bleeding terribly out of his shoulder.
Well, I stopped the bleeding, but
Are you yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying you have this wound, this pretty
Yeah.
nasty wound there. Mike never took a bleed effect, so he's not bleeding, but he got his horn almost shaved a little bit, but not quite. He's still there. He's still looking pretty horny, my man. Don't worry about it.
I was wondering if that was coming.
We got Zeno struggling with doors, as Zeno does. You know, Zeno on the door duty, and we got Ziva sitting cross-legged, pouting as she sharpens her sword, and Sedona just doesn't stop firing. She hasn't realized that the combat is over. It's just like pew 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 pew. You know, she just kind of like not really, you know, but she was certainly putting it in there. And then you got Fel, who has just opened the door to Hashachir's space dock and kind of trying to piece together what the fuck is happening. So we're going to start with you because you didn't get to do shit last episode except a little flashback. Yeah, well, what are you going to do, buddy?
I'm busting in through that door.
All right, so we're out of combat, turn order. So you can kind of just, you know, the deal was is you were running straight to the control panel, right?
Right.
Because you know where it is.
Yeah, I'm and Fel. I don't think is like hearing Sedona and seeing Sedona still shooting is not aware that this is over. He's still going to that control panel to try and turn this thing off.
All right, so I'm just going to kind of zip you, and you see Zeno kind of like at a door, like trying to jam it open. And we're going to leave the two of you there and go into the repair bay. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Heaving, heavy breathing. What the fuck? Can anyone explain what just happened right there?
I mean, seems like somebody hacked the machines here to attack us.
I hate technology sometimes.
Well, whatever happened, the two of you, get back up here. Let's look at those wounds really quick so we can figure out what the fuck is going on. And stop bleeding all over the place, God, Oren.
This'll be fine. I've already fixed that. I need a nap. Freaking tired.
People needs a nap. Sorry.
What? So, like, for real, we do need to figure out what the fuck's going on. There was a bunch of explosions. This thing got hot-wired to beat us down. What? This is Hash's shit. Where the fuck's Hash at?
These are good questions.
No idea.
Hold on, and she's gonna call Fel real quick and just kind of update him.
Okay.
It goes through, I guess. It's just like, Fel,
Yeah.
What's up?
this the robot tools thing is down now. I don't know where you are, but maybe like come here now. Do you?
Yeah. I'm almost at the control panel. Like I'm right here with Zeno. Like what the fuck happened? You know what? We'll talk in person. And Fel just hangs up and starts heading towards them.
Okay. And Ziva's gonna go ahead and try and call Hash. Like, I assume she got his digits. Like, they're cool like that.
Yeah, of course.
Communist.
Slid
Yeah,
into those
right.
DMs.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
she's gonna give him a
so
jingle.
So you're, it's like,
You've reached the voicemail of Hash. Leave a message. I'm feeling better. Sorry if I haven't been around lately. I was real sick. Talk to you later.
I swear I thought you were going to do the whole, this subscriber has a voicemail box that has not yet been set up.
Yeah,
Please
I was
try
thinking
again
full
later.
mailbox too.
no, he's got a business, you know.
Oh, wait, okay, so hello, Hash. Yes, this is Nariko Zivarajni, Madam of the Pools of Paradise, Captain of the Epoch Tracer. It's fine, you call me Ziva. Yes, so your tools tried to kill us. Maybe call me back, alright? Okay, thanks, bye. Yes. Okay, so Hash is not answering. Maybe we go look at the control panels. Can you guys get back
everybody in the room roll a perception check. The two not at the door. Everybody in the repair bay roll a perception check.
Perception check.
Had to do the long introduction, eh?
Well, it's
There you
only
go.
proper, so, you know. How about the 22?
How about a 27?
Yeah, so Mike and Ziva, the two of you see some scorch marks from the explosion. As you're checking them out, you know, you guys go over there checking them out. I'll give you some more information on that in a second. But Oren, with that 27, your ears, you hear a bloop come from inside your ship.
Something in the ship. Careful. Like a comm?
It's like a little like a notification
okay,
sound.
we got a
yeah.
voicemail. We got a voicemail.
Oh, God. No. Hash got a
Wonder who
voicemail.
it's from. No, it's
He's in the
inside our
ship.
ship.
Yeah, he's in the ship.
Oh, Hash is in
and
the
his
ship.
voicemail notifications went off.
I get
Let's
up and
fucking
start
go get
walking
him.
to the ship immediately.
Yeah, I'm
All
right
right, well,
behind
actually, so let me tell you about what you see with these scorch marks first, because you guys both passed your perception checks with that. So you, when you're looking at them, roll me an engineering or physical science, whatever you're better at.
Engineering.
I'll try physical science. Ugh. Oh, no.
Yeah, you know.
15? No.
Yeah, so
That's
I
not
mean,
how science works.
certainly this was like some sort of explosion happened in here in two different places. But yeah, you get distracted when you hear Oren like, "Oh, I just heard a chirp or whatever coming from the ship," and you get up and kind of join up with Oren. Let's cut back over to Zeno and Fel. So you guys got this door in front of you. It's
Okay.
locked.
I mean, Fel said that he was going to go back and talk to Ziva in person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't give you a chance for Zeno to talk to you either. So you're right there talking.
Oh yeah, no. So
Zeno, what the hell happened, man?
Well, from what I understand, there was some explosions, and we went past the airlock to the ship, the repair bay, and we saw a robot, a mad robot, and I don't know what's going on with it currently. We need to go back and check.
I didn't get that communication, did I? Or did I? Because was it straight over to Fel?
No, so you heard Fel's side of it, you know.
Okay. All right. Okay. I thought we were both on the. Okay. All right. Yeah. So if that's the case, then yeah. Well, let's go ahead and go back to the repair bay.
Yeah, I think that's probably best. But I do want to come back here and check out later, see if somebody tampered with this with the control panel.
Absolutely. And I think we're just gonna head back.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just kind of all meet up, right? You guys meet up so you guys can kind of catch up the information. And you heard this sound come from the ship. So what do y'all want to do?
I guess we gotta go check it out. I mean, we don't have an option here. We need to clear the ship.
Yeah, well, let's brainstorm for a minute, right? Like, somebody's doing a terrorist attack, and, like, is there any leads at all? Anyone we think might be, you know, antagonistic or vengeful towards us?
Well, I mean, like, the Aslanti, those guys for sure, they really don't like us. And, yeah, actually, that's who was it a few episodes ago?
Oren pointed him out to Ziva, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pointed who out?
What
The,
now?
the asparagus? The space asparagus?
Yeah, the Dralix,
At
yeah.
the fight? Yeah, so well, I mean, those creepy space vegetables, those Dralix, they were giving us the side eye, and we did do a little bit of murdering to some of their friends a while back.
Wait, when were they giving you the side eye?
During the fight. Or
Oh,
just
well,
after, rather.
I was in the fight. I didn't know that.
Well, you were a bit distracted, so there is that. But,
I think it's safer to say that he was occupied, not distracted.
Okay,
Fair
well,
enough, yes,
neither
yes.
here nor there. Safe to say we know one group that may want to do us harm, so they're a suspect, yes?
yes, I
course.
suppose so, yes. Apart from that, so this is... Zeno, will you look at this, these scorchy areas? What exactly... We heard the explosions. What exactly blew up? Can we know what happened here? Maybe before we go into the ship.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's going to go ahead and kind of inspect the scorch marks. Assuming that's going to be a physical science.
It's going to be, it could be an engineering or a physical science. Yeah, and the scorch marks are on the floor, so you'll have to come off the catwalk.
All right.
To get to them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and approach.
They're
the
kind
scorch
of
marks.
near the base of your ramp. Like, your ramp's lowered. And they're not like at the base, but, maybe 10, 15 feet away from the base of the Epoch Tracer's ramp.
Right.
All right. So, yeah, roll. So,
I'm going to roll a physical science. It's higher.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, you can determine that, based on the scorch marks and the blast radius that it implies, that this was probably no accident. Right? There's no other stuff around here. It looks as if something was purposely detonated here. Unfortunately, you also surmise that any debris or evidence of the explosive device was sucked out into space whenever the force field went down. So there's no real evidence of what blew up or what it was, but whatever it was certainly intentional.
Well, something doesn't feel right here. These scorch marks are definitely intentional. I wish I could find some evidence. Unfortunately, it appears to have all left whenever the force shield failed.
Well, there were multiple explosions, right?
It's two.
That's right.
What was the
And
other
is there
one?
another one that I see in here? Maybe glean more information from the second.
That's kind of combined on the two. You're kind of looking around.
I'd also like to mention, however, that we probably, if this machine were to be taken over, perhaps we should be wary of approaching our ship even as well.
Does it look like the ship has taken any damage? You guys can see.
That would be an engineering check.
You can just do a general perception check just to get a sense.
Anybody, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My engineering's higher. Would that help?
Yeah, you can roll engineering if you want. Yeah.
Ooh, Lauren.
Starry
nat
eyes.
20.
So your pilot's certainly checking it out. Rolled a natural 20 on that. So everybody but Ziva, you don't really know.
Yeah, Ziva got a nat 1, so she's like, what even is a ship?
Looks like a ship to me.
But the rest of you, it looks as if the ship is, you don't see any major damage to the hull or anything like this. This was a small explosion comparatively to your ship. You know what I mean? Your ship could take an explosion of this size and not really bat an eye. But you did feel the whole thing kind of rumble, so you don't know what maybe some of the more soft components on the inside of the ship might be looking like. But at least from an outside cursory glance, it looks like it's in fine shape.
So, could this maybe be just a trap to get us in here with the hacked or malfunctioning robot thing? Like, I don't think they were necessarily trying to destroy the ship. They were trying to get us in here in range of the mechanism.
Yeah, and make it look like an accident.
Yeah.
It's not a bad conclusion. Deduction.
All right, tacky
Cowards.
boys. Do we go on to the ship first, or we go check out the control room, see if anything's been fucked about with?
I want to go see what I can see on that control panel, and Zeno, I could definitely use your help on it. Like, somebody had to have messed with this thing, and I want to see if they maybe left a trace.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, so Zeno and Fel are going to go back to try to get into the control room.
Okay.
What about the rest of you guys?
I mean,
Should we check out the ship?
I feel like we.
Yeah, I think we need to, man. I'm just not gonna go first. Like, if
I'll-
I didn't have
I mean, I'll go
stamina
first.
left, I would go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, meta, but split the party.
Also meta, but go back and don your
Split
armor.
the party.
Ooh.
Also, there is a window that looks out into this repair bay from the control maintenance room.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, most important piece of information. Currently nothing is exploding. Everything seems okay-ish. I say we go back to control room. Hold on. I'll do this in character, because I'm a professional. So Steven's like, kind of looks at everybody and actually just really takes it in, like, oh, we all just woke up. Maybe we go, put our armor on, get our wits about us. And, someone can watch the ship in this area while everybody else dons, and then we can trade out. And then, Zeno Felino, you can go and check out the control room once everybody's armored.
Sedona offers to keep an eye on the space.
Wonderful, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to don my armor, and also, just for the record, grab my gun back from Mike.
Yeah, that's fine. Mike is more excited than you could know to put armor on.
So you guys take your time to get your armors back on. Make sure you guys go toggle all that in your character sheets.
Yup.
Let's go to Zeno and Fel at the door. So the door is still locked.
All right. So, shall we get a move on?
Yeah, so you guys kind of hustle your way through the kitchen and get to the locked door.
All right. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm with yours. I'll aid.
Yeah, so
All right, so roll to aid. You're going to need to roll an engineering. Okay, you do aid.
29.
Sorry, jumped the gun there. You do aid.
and 33 on the actual engineering check.
It's plus 2.
35.
Brings it to 35. All right. Yes, you walk up and you're like, got it. All right, this thing right here, and it opens. And you guys can go into this control room. And the booth overlooks the recessed bay through several transparent aluminum windows. There's a wide set of controls in front of you that are used to manipulate a series of articulated heavy-duty mechanisms within the bay, the things that y'all just defeated. So you see the control panel here in front of you, and you can look out and see the rest of the crew kind of stepping up into the ship. So what do you want to do with this control panel here?
Want to look for any evidence of tampering, if it's been, physically altered or manipulated in any way.
Yeah.
Let me get perception checks from both of y'all on the control panel.
Yeah. Did they leave any USB drives, or
Yeah.
did they leave any logs?
Oh no, 13.
Let's see.
That's what I get for rolling digital dice. I'm going back to physical.
You take a look at it, and you don't see anything out of the ordinary on the panel, other than kind of smoking, sparking tools on the other side of it, right?
Okay.
All right, so then accessing the actual control panel itself, is it locked? Is it open? Is it any security measures in the way?
Well, I mean, so you're gonna sit down at the console. Let me get computers check.
All right. Hey, Zeno, help me out with this, man.
On it. 23.
Okay, yeah, you help.
29. So 31 total.
31 total. Okay, couple. Let me look something up real quick. All right. Fel sits down at the computer, and you start to do your thing on it. Zeno's kind of got one hand on the back of the seat, right? Leaning over your shoulder, kind of, yes, do this. And as you're typing, all of a sudden you feel the surge of electricity just explode from the panel. I need each of you to roll a reflex save.
Shit.
Nope. Hold up. All right. So, hack directory. Whenever you attempt to hack a system and fail the check, you immediately become aware of any countermeasures that were activated due to your failure.
So this is not coming. This is not coming from the hack. This is literally touching the computer in trap. This is
Gotcha.
Because you crushed the hack check, which is going to allow you to turn this off, like immediately. But you're going to take the initial explosion from it, right? So reflex saves.
Reflex. Oh, baby, that's an at 20 for a 27.
Very good. You'll take half of this damage. What about you, Zeno?
Like a spider monkey.
Ooh, Zeno is going to take all this. We're looking down the barrel of 66 electricity damage, y'all.
What the actual fuck did you say?
6d6?
All right.
You heard me.
I was sitting here thinking about using my inspiration too, man.
R.I.P.
Fucking book
IT
3,
squad.
I guess.
All right, so that's 23 points of damage total.
All right.
So Zeno, you're going to take 23 points of damage.
Yeah.
That you'll take 11 fell.
Okay.
But like as you're touching it, I mean, with that beautiful computer's check, you know exactly where to go to turn this off. Okay, and I'll tell you with that as well. I'll roll that over that you. Let's see here. You can tell that somebody uploaded a virus here that activated not only this, electrically charging the control panel, but also was the thing that caused the mechanical tools to animate.
Is there anything that we can see about said virus? Any signature? Any, calling card type thing?
No.
No.
The sign, that one asshole Dralic.
Sign, asparagus middle finger.
All right, and we're going to go over to the people in the ship. You guys are stepping up the ramp. Mike's taking the lead with Oren and Ziva and Sedona behind him.
As we kind of go up on the ramp, Ziva's gonna try and send just a quick like a text message to see if she hears another beep on the ship in the event that to kind of test to see if Hash is there and his comm goes off.
Do that, and the the three of you can roll perception with a +3 bonus to it.
Okay.
All right.
I got an 8.
Not with a 12.
25.
So yeah, but that's going to be a 15 actually,
Oh, okay.
Ziva,
Sorry.
because you were particularly listening for it. Oren with the 26, Mike with the 8. Oren and Ziva, you hear. Doot-doot.
Might be it.
What? Might be what?
Let's go. Hash.
I just sent the
Hash
message.
might be in the ship.
Oh, you heard something? I didn't.
Wait, let's
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
worry
you got
about
tinnitus from the saw being so close to your
Mike's
face.
walking around.
Mwah,
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 mwah, mwah.
mwah.
Mop, that's it. Mop.
Mop.
Mop. Sorry. If you don't watch Archer, you're not going to get that reference.
Yeah, but we all did.
Yup.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So you hear that? You guys are gonna walk in, you know?
Yeah, let's go.
Mwah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, okay, everybody, just keep laughing at the deaf guy.
Can we try to? I don't know. Sneak, maybe. Is stealth a thing?
That is
we
a
do?
thing. That is a thing.
I'm not in armor.
Yeah, okay, we can try it.
I'm not in armor.
Emily,
You know
welcome
you
to your
are.
first
You are in
game of
armor.
Starfinder.
You are. We just
Yeah.
all took the 10
Oh,
minutes to
now I'm in
armor
armor.
up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
God damn. I'm gonna ruin this for everyone.
I mean, I'm on.
Why don't you just take it off, man?
No,
Yeah, just take it off.
absolutely not.
take it.
Never again until my next fight.
I rolled a 30 on my stealth
Orin
check.
with a 30.
Only a 17.
Ziva 17. Okay. I mean, you guys could certainly go on the two of you.
Yeah, but I'm not. Nah. I'd rather Mike butt barge in there. If it's just Hashichir sitting there.
I'm worried.
So Mike, Mike, you're definitely stomping on up
Yeah,
there.
I know. I knew that was gonna happen. I said it.
Mike's just happy to be wearing his armor again.
Yeah, clomp, 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 mwah, mwah.
Can I punch something?
He's like literally clomping and just. Mount,
Oh, okay. Wait.
Wow.
All right. Maybe no sneaking in, but certainly keep your head.
What?
on the
Go
swivel.
in?
Yes. Yes.
I just go in.
And she gives you tactful eyes and points. Like,
Yeah.
come on, let's go.
All right. So you go in and you see that your ship has kind of been jostled. Some stuff that was like, you see like a tool chest kind of spilled over,
It's being jostled.
right? And you see Hashichir on the floor, kind of like just lying there motionless.
Okay, check on him.
Yeah. I'm gonna run over there and, like, what you want me to medicine check?
Yeah,
Like, check
yeah.
on his status.
Yep.
It's Miyagi, that
What's going
shit.
on? 24.
Yeah. You as you're checking them out, kind of looking them over, you I don't really see any wounds on him, but he's unconscious.
Okay. Let me give him the old juice. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with that mystic cure. And
The old
see if that'll
defib
pop
fingers?
him up. Yeah, little defib fingers. I got the magic hands, you know.
Get that juice.
Give him that star zap.
Yeah. I do have to downcast it at level 1 spell though, so it's not gonna be 18 healing. It's gonna be 2d8, 10.
10. All right.
What a better roll.
He kind of rolls over. So what? Oh, is everything all right?
Yeah, you tell me, man. You're the one unconscious in our ship.
I mean, I was just doing some late night work on some of the modifications and upgrades, and there was an explosion, and the next thing I know, I'm waking up next to you.
Yeah, your
Is
goddamn
everybody
wrenches
okay?
almost sawed me and Mike in half.
What? Show me.
Get up, old man.
All right, he gets up.
He says to me.
Hey, you can
man,
you can
it's
look
so
at my
bad.
horn right here. It's like sawed off.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely like follows you out into the bay and looks at the tools all kind of messed up. He says,
What happened to my tools?
They tried to kill us. That's what happened.
We killed them back.
I don't understand. These were guaranteed. There was a warranty that said that they were safe. I don't understand. What?
Well, that's
Wait,
dope. You
what-
got a warranty, right?
Where did you get this
Yes.
from? What is this are not? What you mean? The
These are special order.
You didn't get them from me Dralix, did you?
No, that's ridiculous. What? They would know good tech if it smacked him in the face. No, what?
Well, if they were in here, I'm
where's
sure
Zeno?
it did
Where's
smack them in the
Fel?
face.
At that, I'd say after Fel and Zeno finished their check of the control panel, and let me know if you're cool with this, John. We both turned around and started heading back towards the dock to find them out there. As he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. And I suppose we're just like using the comm unit on our way back. Just letting them know that the system's fried. We can't get any information out of it. We just know that there's a virus.
So you tell him that, and he's like,
This is, I don't understand. Who came in here? Why would somebody do this? It's you. You stirred up a lot of trouble there, didn't you?
Well, that's neither here nor there.
It's right here.
Well,
Because of what you did there.
okay, well, no need to get... Okay.
Hey, motherfucker, we
Judge,
just
Did
woke you
anybody
up,
come
right?
in? Well, okay, no.
Yeah, you're the one
Has
getting
anybody
the fuck
come
out.
into the shop? Were you expecting anyone, or...
No, of course not. What time is it?
Late. Do you have any security cameras? Anything we could check? Any type of footage maybe that... Like if somebody tried to break in, any way to figure it out?
Or even is anything missing? Look around, you see anything is amiss, and maybe we should do the same on the ship, yes?
yeah, so you guys can kind of do a scan. He'll look around. If you guys want to roll more perceptions, you can.
Yeah. Let's get a feel. Yeah, let's get a look at those
Let's
vets.
go. 31.
Yeah, I mean, Oren, as far as you can tell, there's like no problems on the ship. Like everything is accounted for on the ship. Hashachir is moving kind of frantically around, looking at things, fussing over the tools, and then he starts heading towards the control panel.
Y'all think somebody wanted to just send a message?
Yeah.
Let us know they can get to us.
I mean,
okay, if somebody wanted to send a message, they'd leave something to let us know who it was from, right?
They were trying to kill us.
I mean, this was obviously a trap. This tool thing was set by this virus, whatever, and they got in somehow and attacked Hash on the ship. And Zivy's gonna kind of stop for a second and just kind of like have this moment. Hash has walked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, Hash is fucking with us. He wouldn't do that, right?
I don't know about that.
He's a damn fool if he does.
But
I'll beat his
everybody has a
I
price.
wouldn't
Breaks
be able
in.
to tell.
His breaks in.
Yeah, all the way in.
Sorry. All the way in.
All the way in. I don't know. We're not gonna get any answers talking to ourselves.
Here's the thing, guys. I don't think he would, like, when he showed me these tools, he was proud of them. I don't think that he would, turn them on us to try and kill us. He'd plant a virus to shock the next person that tried to access the control panel. Like, that doesn't make sense.
No, you're right. But
Siva, roll a sense motive check.
a 31?
You get the sense they what they're telling you makes sense. You know what I mean? And logically, everything you're about to tell them. Yeah, you're right. But there is definitely something in your gut that Hashashir might not be revealing everything.
Not forthcoming. Okay.
It's like you just have this gut feeling that something is wrong.
All right, we're all sitting around kind of racking our brains, and Ziva says, why don't we all take a little trip to this control room, this panel that's caused all of this mess? Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Because that was where Hash was going, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we all bebop down in that direction to go have a chat.
Bebop and jam.
Let's have a Hash chat.
Bebop and jam.
Not at all trying to corner him. Not
Yeah,
at
y'all
all.
just kind of file in.
We all just crowd around him.
Not at all ominously.
Fell pulls out his wrench.
And so he just starts. He starts looking. He's like,
And what happened here? Why is everything fried?
Well, there was apparently somebody, like, I wanted to check out the controls to see if it had been tampered with, and apparently somebody put some type of virus in it to where it would try and electrocute anybody. I mean, hell, it did. Try to
That was a
electrocute
trap.
anybody that tried to access this thing.
I just. Well. I guess everybody's alright. And this is just a machine.
Well,
And what's important here is that all of you are alive.
see, that's the thing. We're only just barely alive, some of us. Hash, let's
not really, right?
I'm just okay. Flavor. Okay.
That's literally a lie.
Hash, where did you get this piece of machinery that comes with such a reliable warranty?
As I said, I special ordered it from the internet. It's a place called
Amazon.
Prime.
No, a place called Eclipse Innovations. Surely you've heard of it.
Fell's big domed black eyes somehow get wider.
Creepy. Love it.
I mean, they're supposed to be the best at this. But it doesn't seem that this is faulty machinery. It's sabotage. It's late. I think we should get some sleep.
Hold on.
Deal with this in the morning.
Did you just order it straight from them, or did you actually talk to a representative?
I mean, I ordered it right off the internet.
Hash, before we all retire for some much needed rest, go ahead. You can tell me. It's fine. And she kind of whisper at him, just this. Tell me everything.
Persuasion check.
Ma.
Mom.
Yeah, let me get a persuasion.
Or, well, that's not a thing here.
I'm sorry. That would be
Diplomacy, actually.
Diplomacy. Yeah. Motherfuck. A 16. Roll a natural 2.
With a 2 on the die.
18.
Stupid.
Yeah, he just looks at you.
Says, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm going to bed.
And he just kind of storms out of the room.
Well, before he does that, can I not say, like, Mike, maybe you can get a little more information out of our good friend.
I mean, as you're saying that, he's like, unless Fel or Zeno or you are stepping in front of him, he's not like, he's just going to bed. He's just done with the evening, and he's out.
Yeah, Fell's not going to try and body block him because he's not aware of what's going on in Ziva's head.
I mean, Ziva will
If
try
Ziva
to.
called out to Mike, I would think Mike would be like, okay, well.
No, but like, Ziva sees him starting to move away, and he's like, I'm going to go to bed. And Ziva will put her hand up, and it's just like, nope, wait.
Okay, and I will walk up directly behind him to aid with your imminent intimidation check.
Fell scooches back a bit.
Spell scooch. Roll to scooch. Sorry.
He only gets a +2 to scooch now.
I'm sorry. Do I need to roll an intimidation?
So you're just stepping in front of him. I mean, what are you saying to him?
She's going to say, before anybody leaves this room, we will get the information we need to get this shit sorted out. Tell us everything, Hash. Now.
Madam Ziva, you are my friend and my guest. I do not mean to be rude or crass. I'm just upset because I spent a lot of money on these tools. And I'm mad that that they're destroyed. Of course I want to know what happened as much as you do, but do you have any valid lead?
No, that's why I'm asking you for the information.
What information?
Like, she just wants to
What
stare.
do you think I know? Why wouldn't I tell you everything I know? This is my space dock. This is my livelihood that has just been shut down. It's your ship that now will have longer time for repairs. I don't understand why you're challenging or coming at me this way. What is the problem?
I think the captain gets a sense that you're not telling us everything that you fucking know, mate. And I'm like breathing through my nose on his hair. Or his whatever. Well, I guess he'd have weird fucking roach tentacles or something.
Carapace.
Alright, roll intimidation.
Can I aid?
Sure.
Well,
Or attempt to, I guess. That's
You guys are intimidating Hashachir. I just want to
I
I
know,
know.
I
Yeah,
don't
I know.
love
Clear.
it. I don't love it.
25
make
to
that
aid.
clear that that's what's happening. Okay, that's going to aid.
16. Plus her aid.
So is this an 18? Hashachir just looks back at you
And he says, listen, I don't understand what's happening here. Why you two are bowing up on me. I thought we were friends. I don't want this to end badly. What is the problem?
Guys, just, can we just take it down a notch? I mean, we just went through, hell, we've been through a whole lot of shit, and this is just one more, the cherry on top of the shit ice cream that we've been having. Can we just sleep it off and deal with this tomorrow?
Ziva steps back.
Thank you, Phil.
She's like, I'm sorry, Hash. I'm sorry. I just
Aren't you
saw-
a suspect? Are you a suspect? Are you a suspect? We're pointing fingers around here. I was asleep. You were the ones fighting this thing. How do I know you didn't just do this? Why don't I start accusing you?
Why are we trying to blow up our own ship, mate?
Why am I trying to blow up my livelihood?
Alright, look, let's...
I thought we were on the same team here. I don't understand.
Look,
We
we are...
let's...
We've had a rough day. Look, let's separate. We'll get some sleep. We'll talk about anything we can tomorrow.
and he just huffs and storms out.
fuck.
Yep.
Well, that got nowhere.
There was something
has his
there,
own-
goddammit.
Does he have his own fucking room?
Yeah, he doesn't stay here.
Yeah.
He leaves the whole space dock.
Well, we can't go grab him up and scoop him the fuck up and all that shit. So let's just go to fucking bed. You know what I mean?
Well,
We can't
so
go like
not so
slap
much
him around.
So this is my thing. Like, Ziva's not so much worried about, and she'll say this to y'all. She'll say, "You all know that it's not Hash that I think has done something. I think that someone is doing something to him, and that he is not telling us about it for fear of repercussions or whatever. But I fear what will happen now that he is gone. But he is right. It is late. We all need to rest. And
Well, look,
I
I got a question.
Hold on. But Fel interjects, straight up interrupts, intentionally. Triggers his signal jammer, goes and finds a scrap of paper on the table, and like a writing utensil, and scribbles down that I don't know if it's safe to discuss too much here. Whatever's going on, they could be listening. We don't know.
Good point.
And then flips the page over and keeps scribbling down. Might ought to keep communications about this to secure channels. And then turns the signal jammer off.
I think at this point it's time to. Is there something else you wanted to do? Heath, you had something.
Yeah,
right?
I wanted to say
Yeah, and
something,
he-
and I was just told not to say anything. So
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no.
what do you guys say?
Hearing like after writing down whatever. Fell grabs another sheet, hands it to Mike, hands him the pencil.
Yeah, so I mean, it might take him a couple of post-it notes, I guess, or whatever. But he's trying to write out that like the one lead we have is the Drelix. Do we know anyone who might have information as to like the whereabouts of the Drelix? Is there a way we could confront them like directly, like go talk to these motherfuckers?
Yeah. Ziva takes the paper and
They're
she's
the
like,
obvious ones.
"Spider pirate?" ?
And I take a piece of paper and I'm like, we can always ask.
And Ziva's just out loud gonna say, "All right, in the morning then. Let's get some
We're going
rest."
shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe while you are shopping, you could talk a little bit more freely. You know.
We also need to get some more paper.
I'm gonna eat like all 8 sheets of post-it notes, so their evidence is not apparent.
All right, so you guys crawl back into your pods, and like now, all the relaxation that you had felt before is gone at this point. You know, like there's all this anxiety and paranoia now creeping through your brains. However, the pods do their work, and they knock you out. And they rejuvenate you, and you all wake up in the morning of day 4. Well, it's kind of late morning at this point because you get a full rest here. And you get up, and you guys get fully armored, fully stocked up, and start to make a quick run out to the market, yeah?
Yeah, so
I think it's time to get some shopping done. So here's how I want to do this. I know you guys have some things you want to talk about. Let's just very quickly, I'm going to go through what's the cool thing that you're getting, you know? Zach, what's Oren picking up?
Besides my rifle?
Yes, besides the rifle.
I want to get an auto CPR unit.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like a weapon, or not a weapon, but an armor mod that you can put in. That basically, like, if you're out of everything, out of resolve, you can have it pump you up and try to do a medicine check on you and start your heart.
Nice. All right. Ziva.
So Ziva for sure wants to get a little bit of an armor upgrade. She wants to get the graphite carbon skin. And she also wants to go and check in with somebody about getting a hideaway limb. She wants to be able to store some knifeage on her person at all time. And,
Okay. Nice. So you're gonna. So the spider pirates will handle that for you.
She also wants to get another thing, but technically doesn't have enough money, so she's gonna try and do some persuasive haggling to try and get another augmentation.
All right. I imagine probably Josh that went with Ziva on this shopping trip with the augmentations to set up an appointment himself, huh?
Yeah, and I tried to say this earlier, but apparently my mic was muted. I think last night Fell actually probably went back to Half Red because he got up and left abruptly.
Okay, all right.
And then met them at the markets the next morning.
Okay.
Because, it'd be rude not to.
What a gentleman.
Right.
What a gentleman.
A true gentleman.
But yeah, he's definitely going to go with Ziva to set up an appointment for the augmentations because Fell is all about getting that speed boost for his legs.
All right, let's get a persuasion roll, and Fell, you can aid here to try to knock a little bit of the price off of this. Since you guys are getting a couple augmentations, maybe they'll do a little group pricing for you guys.
Yeah, so like a diplomacy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's
see
do aid first. Let's see if you aid.
Aid with an 11?
Nope. No, that's not gonna do it.
Digital dice screwing me again.
I don't know why you're using them.
I know.
I don't either, man.
I don't know. Do
It's
we
right
need
there.
it with a
Just
30?
click it.
Yeah, so your girl Ziva's got you. So yeah, we'll negotiate a price off air, but with that 30, you're gonna certainly get a little bit shaved off there. They like you anyway, so nice job there. And they set up appointments for both of you later in the week to get the augmentations done.
Yeah, Fell has
Zeno, are you? I'm sorry?
on his wish list. Probably can't afford
Okay.
it unless we can haggle it down or barter somehow, but kind of really, really want that Thunderstrike sonic rifle that's in the markets.
Well, maybe you'll have to find some ways to raise some money to get that before you leave. All right, John, what do you think you got going on with Xeno? You got anything you want to buy here?
No, not that I can gather. Not
Okay.
currently.
All right, what about you, Heath? Mike getting anything? I know he's working on some stuff
Yeah,
that's costing you
I'm
some money, but
pumping all.
other than that,
I'm pumping all of my really available credits into armor.
gotcha.
There's stuff I want to
good
get.
deal. So you
I just can't do it yet.
can do it right
Actually,
now. All right.
one thing. Personal upgrades, ability crystals, or synaptic accelerators.
Have
those
you
still- How's it going?
No, they're not. There's one. There's actually one left.
Alright, I'd like to get one.
Have you used one before?
No, I have not.
Okay, then all right, cool. So put one of those on Xeno's shopping list. Very good. We'll get to what you boosted. Let's keep that what you boosted a surprise until it becomes relevant. So you guys get the shopping real quickly. What do you got? Just get the real sense of the conversation. We got to do everything, but the sense of the conversation that you guys are having basically is trying to figure out who might be trying to come at you, right?
Yeah.
Is that the deal?
I mean,
Yeah,
we think
yes.
it's the Dralix. That's all we can go on.
Okay. All right. Now you know that Mike's got a fight this evening.
Yeah, today.
Today, like in a couple hours.
Yeah. I mean, I want to go back and train until the fight. Like, get in the gym, get warmed up, if nothing else. In the blue and white robes of my former opponent.
That's right. Okay. All right. So I mean, if there's nothing else, then let's just kind of fast forward through the day. I don't know if you guys wanted to talk during the shopping. You had mentioned wanting to talk safely. I just don't want to cut you off there. If there's
All right. Seems
No,
like
I
no.
mean, because the only
Guess
lead
not.
that we have is the drill. There's nothing to discuss.
Okay, I was just making
I
sure
don't
I
think
wasn't
we've been on
like,
base with it.
Yeah, I was just making sure I wasn't like cutting too quickly. So we're gonna fast forward. Mike goes back and starts doing a little pre-fight exercise and training and stuff like that, and it's fight time. We're back into the second.
It's fight night. I do.
It is.
Can I
So
say?
you guys,
Can I say one thing
go ahead.
before the fight?
Yeah.
Like I think.
Yeah, you guys are in the room, right?
Well, I mean, I'm saying I want to go to whenever it needs to happen. Fel was my corner man last time. I'm gonna go to Ziva and be like, "Hey, would you want to be my corner man this time?" I feel like Fel's, bit distracted, what with being in love and all.
Yes, of course. I think that would be most interesting.
Alright, so the main thing is if you see him hit me with punches that I'm not seeing, fucking let me know, and then fucking cool me down and get me some water in between rounds. It's not that hard.
Okay, yes, of course, yes. But quick question, like, what do you mean, like, when he hits you with punches that you not see? You're in the ring, of course you see them.
Yeah, if he keeps catching me with something and I'm not defending properly against it.
Well, then you deserve to lose. I mean, that's
just let me know if it happens.
All right, well,
it's
all
very
right, I'll
fast
let you know.
in there. It's very fast, all right?
That's
You're
okay.
you're my eyes outside of my body kind of thing.
Okay, all right, I got you. I will do it. Yes.
Okay, so you guys are all in the little VIP room in the corner, right, of the ring before the fight.
The hype room.
And you guys are kind of the hype room. So let's get some hype music going here. How about that?
We got like some fucking Kendrick Lamar pumping. He's like punching walls and shit.
Yeah. So you're kind of in there, and like it's a real party environment, right? Do you remember who you're fighting here?
I'm fighting an uplifted bear.
Oh yes.
an uplifted bear. All right.
What's this uplifted bear's name?
Oh, we'll get there. So,
Okay, all right.
So you're at the tent, and like Ziva's kind of like peeking out of the tent, watching some of the stuff going on outside, and you see the uplifted bear and his entourage coming in.
Are they all
Okay?
bears?
It's no. So the uplifted bear is this big motherfucker he's got like a big scar right down the right side of his eye, and he's wearing like a black robe with like dark green trim. Okay, and escorting him in his entourage are 2 Dralics.
Oh. I
Do
turned.
they look familiar?
So you see this entourage coming through, Ziva, and they kind of tuck into their tent, and so you kind of tuck back into y'all's little enclosed space, and I imagine you tell the group what you saw, right?
I will, but I'll do it through telepathy. I'll just kind of let everybody know, like, just so we are all aware, our uplifted bear friend is accompanied by a few Dralics. So let's keep an eye out. Yes. And all of that was telepathy.
Okay, telepathic.
Nailed it.
All right. So shortly after that, you hear over the loudspeaker, "Are you ready to rumble at the thing where we rumble? Because it's a big event, and it's an event where boxing is happening. And what is happening here is boxing, and we have the returning champ. He is the returning champ because he won the last fight, which was a boxing fight, which we are here to rumble to do." In the right corner, we have, you know him, you love him because you know him because you love him. It is Titanium Mike, the Mike made of titanium, the vest that won the last fight.
I'm like putting on the confident air, jumping around, but I fucking turn to it. It's like, is this fucking for real? This guy.
Yeah. And in the opposite corner, which is obviously the one that's on the other side because it is the opposite corner, which is not an arc because it's a corner. We have the challenger, an uplifted bear, all the way from his home planet, which is a planet that is his home that I don't have a name for because I forgot to come up with one.
Planet Alaska.
God damn it. Okay. Please welcome into the ring, Dempsey the Bear.
Dempsey?
Dempsey.
Okay.
Boo on you.
That's a boxing
That
reference.
is a boxing
Is that a
reference.
boxing?
I caught it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know you would. The 2 people that booed have no idea.
But I got
It's
it. I'm just
fine.
letting you know, like,
Oh, thanks.
I'm the
I
person
did
that's here
too.
for.
I just looked
I'm
on
slowly-
confusedly.
I'm slowly learning to keep my mouth shut because I didn't get it at all.
Boo.
Jack Dempsey,
Also-
baby.
Planet Kodiaks, maybe.
All right. It is the second fight of 3. Mike, you and Ziva are in your corner, kind of getting ready. You see the uplifted bear in his corner, and in his corner, literally his coach, are the Dralics.
Tight.
The Glimshar Pirate referee comes to the center, goes on a spiel, and is going to ring the bell. But before we do that, how about we get a little AIDS, right?
What?
So, right? Ziva's going to do
get
the
a little AIDS,
I
guys.
got
I was
you.
so confused.
I got
Everyone
there.
get AIDS.
I was
Phrasing,
like,
Adam.
phrasing. Is phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing? Oh, sweet. Love it. Yeah. And is that going to be diplomacy? What is it? Because I'm like trying to get him hype, right?
Yes, it's diplomacy.
Mike hype. Okay, so let's see what we got here. 17. And a 3 on the die. 17.
All right. That will give him a +2 to both his strength roll, or his athletics roll, and his reflex save. So if you remember, we're doing this little boxing mini game. It starts off with you rolling a strength or an athletics, Mike, to see how many offensive points you get to spend.
Indeed. And I rolled a 22.
22. All right. Let's see what old boy gets here. Dempsey, the uplifted bear. All right, he gets a pretty good roll. All right, now roll that reflex save.
9.
Oh, not great.
No.
Is Dempsey a southpaw?
Dempsey is definitely a southpaw. Left-handed, for those of y'all that don't know. So, Mike, you actually get 11 defensive points and 24 offensive points from Ziva's aid. How do you want to spend them?
Okay. So, I'm going to do 3 straights, 2 hooks, and 3 uppercuts.
Ooh. Beefy. All right, and I will say now on the defense, I have changed it to dice rolls instead of flat amounts. So
okay.
A block will give you a D4, and a slip will give you a D8. That gives you an opportunity to get more defense out of it.
I didn't know you had changed the game. I helped invent it.
Sneaky. All right, defense. What you gonna go with?
I mean, a slip is 8, right?
Slip is 8. Yep.
I'm gonna do 1 slip.
All right, let's get some damage rolls. So 3d4 for the straights.
All right, that's 4. Had a couple of ones.
2d6s. 2d6s.
That's 7.
And 3d8s.
Ooh, this is the one. Papa needs some good damage. 9.
Ugh. Plus your 9 from your strength modifier, it does a total 29 damage on the first turn. It's still not a bad first round there.
Yeah, I mean, some low rolls in there, but a good amount of attacks.
Oops, I did not mean to roll that on the table, but there you go. It's going to be 23 plus his strength modifier. All right, and now we're going to do defense.
I rolled a 1 on my 1d8.
Oh, man.
You gonna fucking kill me adding new rules in.
All right. He stopped 10 of your 29. All right. So it looks like at the end of the first round, Mike came in with a flurry of blows, lots of punches. But the bear is just taking them. Just you did a total of 19 damage, and he did a total of 37 damage to you.
Great.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Ouch.
It's at the end of the first round.
You
roll
can come
perception.
Back from this.
Actually, roll either a perception or a sense motive, Ziva. Mike, I want you to roll a perception. Now, the rest of you guys are in the crowd. Don't forget you're seeing this. You saw Mike land a bunch of punches, but just get hit by 4 uppercuts. Just, just rocked in the jaw 4 times.
20
I
on
glanced
sense
at the
motive.
relics. Do they look like they're enjoying themselves?
Oh yeah, they're super psyched. They're spritzing water on the bear. All right, with that sense motive, Ziva, you start wondering. He's like, this guy seems mismatched. You know what I mean? Like something. You feel like something's off here about this pairing. I mean, that was you don't know a lot about boxing, but you have people that come through, and you have gambling and bookies and stuff that kind of come through the pools of paradise. And the way the odds are on this fight, he shouldn't have done quite. Mike was the favored here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he just clocked him. However, you probably don't want to tell him that because it's your job to pump him up.
I did roll a 17 on perception. So does that give me something?
Yeah, you get a similar sense that this dude hits stronger than you were expecting, for sure.
So, I have a question. Could Ziva detect thoughts so it's actually a 60-foot cone, and I learn more each round about what the thoughts are and everything. Would she know? Is that considered cheating? She's not trying to get Mike in trouble. She's just trying to see.
Here's what I'll let you do because there's so much commotion going on. There's tons of people. I mean, there's a lot. You kind of have a lot of stuff going on. While he's fighting the next round, I'll let you detect thoughts on, for the full 2 minutes of the round, right, of a boxing round, to get the full details of whatever detect thoughts would give you.
Okay.
If you basically take the 2 minutes to get the full extent of it. How's that sound?
Okay. Yeah. That's
all right. It's round 2. The bell clangs.
Do we get to?
Or first, let's get the boost. Yeah.
Well, I mean, not just that, but do I get to talk to her in between rounds? I mean,
that's what I'm saying. The boost part needs to happen.
Yeah, I mean, so I come up to her and I'm like, "It's like a fucking truck."
Yes. No, I saw that. It seemed a little excessive. But you know what? Fuck that guy because you're Titanium Mike, right? What is it? You're the toughest goddamn vest in the universe?
The toughest goddamn vest you've ever seen.
Goddamn vest.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you've got this, my friend.
All right, you.
Yeah, that gives you another.
19.
Yeah, you boosted.
Nice. Yeah, so he gets hype again and pats you on the shoulder. He's like, "All right, but just keep an eye out. I mean, I'm obviously not being perfect with my form."
It's all right. You're just giving him a false sense of security. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck him up. And she's
I'm gonna take his fucking head off.
Yeah.
He's like 45-pound head.
So roll your athletics.
Wow. I'm gonna get knocked out.
What'd you get?
I crit failed. I got a 9.
So what does that give you?
9.
So that boosts to 11.
No.
This needs to be a defensive round. We need a strong reflex.
It's gonna be
here.
5 straight. That's just what it's gonna be.
No, I need your reflex save.
Please. 14.
Not great. Well, that's 16 actually, though, from the boost. All right, so you said 5 straights, right?
Yeah.
All right. And what about your defense? You got 16 points to spend.
I'm gonna slip once for 8. I'm gonna block once for another 4, so that's 12 of 16.
So 2 blocks.
Yeah, 2 blocks.
All right. Let's start with your straights. So that's 5d4, right?
8.
And you get a free jab. You get a jab because it only costs 1. So 5d4s and 1d2.
Yeah, so 9 total. He's gonna negate.
9,
he's gonna negate all of that.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is rough.
This is bad, dude.
Yeah, I think we all probably look dejected in the crowd.
Wait, so what? It's 18 total?
It's 18 total, but that's before the
reductions,
defense.
Yeah.
He rolled minimum damage on 2 of the die.
Good.
Oh my god. All right, let's get the defenses here, man. So let me get 2d4.
6.
6, and then 1d8.
1. 7 total.
7 total, so you reduce it by 7.
I'm getting beat up.
He's going to reduce yours by 7.
So I do 11.
Mm-hmm. So that round, what you guys see is Mike tries to do some straights, just pop, pop, pop. And I mean, they connect, they're just not doing the damage. And then the bear comes in with 4 more uppercuts this time. This left-handed uppercut is just catching Mike off guard. And just boom, boom, boom. And the last one, after the last uppercut, he comes across with a hook and just clocks Mike right in the temple. And Mike's bell is rung. We're looking at Mike at 42 HP and the bear at 55 after round 2.
Come on, keep your guard up.
Yeah, so how's the crowd reacting to this?
I don't have any cheers to give. I'm sorry.
You're the toughest goddamn vest.
How many cheers to give? Shit.
So there you see some
Fucking do
Drelix.
it.
You see some Drelix in the crowd cheering. You see some other bears cheering. You see some people who had obviously bet money on the underdog, the bear, cheering. But you see a lot of people, the pirates especially, looking like dejected and you know, Half Red is there with you, Fel, and she's like kind of asking you questions about what's going on. And then she gets this, she can see it. She can see Mike getting his ass kicked. And it's kind of this weird tension across the crowd as it's like becoming pretty apparent that this is a strangely imbalanced fight. Now talk to me about Detect Thoughts.
Okay, so on Detect Thoughts, it works in like this 6-second round, not boxing round. The first round, you detect the presence or absence of thoughts. And then second round, you detect the number of thinking minds and the intelligence score. And then on the third round is when you get to actually start reading surface thoughts. And this is where a will save can come in and negate the spell, essentially. The will save prevents them from reading your thoughts. So they will. I'm
so
specifically
what
honed in on the Drelix.
Okay. And what do they have to roll? What do they have to save against? I mean, it's a will save, but what's the DC? What's your? Okay. Either way, he fails because he rolls a 2.
Yay!
All right. So you get to process the whole what he's thinking, right?
Yes.
Okay. While these thoughts are coming in, meanwhile, Arn, I want you to roll a mysticism check.
Okay.
Okay. Ziva, you hear them talking about basically now's the time. Now's the time to do it. And they kind of beckon over the bear in between rounds, and they take his paws into their hands. And they're kind of covering it up, but Orin, you sense that they're using mysticism or magic. You sense something going on in the corner, as like you can. Maybe not everybody sees it, but you see this glow kind of emanating from the bear's fist. And then just like this little surge kind of like pulses over the bear as if he's got like a shield.
I'm gonna call that out. I mean, I'm gonna have to holler.
And like, and you're kind of seeing this on the ring, Ziva, while sensing the thoughts. Like you guys are having this realization at the same time. Mike is just kind of like trying to get his head in the game.
Cheating! They're cheating!
And as soon as Ziva hears Orin saying that, she's going to pretty much like move into the center of the ring and like get the referee's attention and be like, they're using some kind of they're doing something, they're magic or something, they're cheating.
Yeah, so as you say this, all of a sudden all chaos breaks out. You hear like explosions and almost the sound of battle coming from out in the marketplace. And the whole crowd starts panicking and like running around trying to leave. And the Drelix look at you and said, "Yeah, I guess we're doing this now." And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, let me go punch one of these motherfuckers in the mouth.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, "We'll fucking see you."
Of course you did.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on.
God damn it.
I don't.
Of course you did.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, you got your armor on, Mike?
He's got his
I
armor.
don't have
No,
my
he
gun back.
doesn't.
Still.
No.
Damn it, Mike!
Yeah.
This episode has been sponsored by Roll20. This is how we roll.